DJ Archangel. Archangel. DJ Archangel.
Yo, what's happening? I'm Alex. It's me. It is I. And I am on your screen. What's happening, guys? Geeks here, Pirates here, Josh is here. The boys are all there. We're ready to rock and roll, son. Midweek Mayhem night. Y'all already know what it is. Why do I feel like I'm like a funny color? Damn cameras, man. One day, I'm gonna square these things away. That's right. I am on your screen. I got your whole screen covered. Why do I look? It's like I've been sunburned or something, but I haven't because I don't go out in the sun. Oh boy. All right, well, we've got, this is the first midweek Mayhem since switching to the new OBS update with all the new features and everything like that. So, if there are any wonky situations that come up this evening, that's probably why. But I think everything is good to go. So we're going to kick it on over here. I have decided to, just because of the way we've been playing the game, using. Haha, see, I done found something already that I've been. That. Gotta do that. And then I gotta hide that. Boom. AFK, what's up, buddy? Everybody's here, man. We're ready for some wrestling action this evening. I'm excited, man. We've got the, I've got the card, man. Y'all already know what it is. I got the card laid out, ready to go. I cut a short one match. I've been watching back over the previous episodes, and I feel like the shows are just one match too long. So I baked it down to where now, with the Mayhem Melee and everything, it's 8 matches because the Mayhem Melee runs damn near an hour every time anyway. So that gives us 2 hours worth of wrestling content with our other matches and then an hour of the Melee, and we're good to go. So that blends pretty well. Guys are over here singing some entrance music. Yogi, what is going on, buddy? You have got a title match tonight. Last week, we determined the #1 contender for your World Heavyweight Championship, and it is going to be in our main event this evening, Yogi versus Damien. Oh, we got everybody. I got a card tonight, Josh. Everybody's wrestling tonight. Everybody who's anybody is wrestling tonight. Basically, anybody that's been on the stream in the last 2 weeks is wrestling. I mean, of course, everybody's wrestling because of the Mayhem Melee, but I mean in matches. Like, I got matches. Ooh, and there's some big ones. And I'm pretty excited about the first one. We did a little test demo run of this match last week. So here coming up, we'll probably, depending on who, if anybody wants a wrestler created, all you guys already have them, of course. But if anybody pops in, like if Amber is able to get on and her friend, because I remember she said her friend wanted a wrestler, and I am down to hook that up. Duns is here too.
Talk about your Psalms. Talk about John 3:16. Austin 3:16 says, I just whipped your ass.
Duns, what's up, buddy? Did we make you somebody? Or am I crazy? Or am I mixing people's names up? Because I have the worst memory ever, and I have a tendency to do that. Speaking of wrestling, I should make it my stream gimmick that I like smoke a lot of weed, even though I don't. Because of the lights, I'm always like,
Clap for your world famous 5-time champs and feel the power.
it's a new day. Yes, it is. Oh my God, my boys. I have a Booty-O's t-shirt. I had a Booty-O's hoodie. Duns, would you like one, my friend? That is what we do for the first half hour or hour of these streams. That's why it's just chill. It's nothing serious. It gets to be serious business at like 9 o'clock. But if you are down, sir, we can hook you up if you've got any ideas, or if you just want to be a spectator. You could be a referee, like a full-time referee instead of like a special guest referee as a wrestler. We could make you a manager. We don't have any managers. I'm waiting for somebody that wants to be. That's probably what we're going to do with Amber's friend. And because I don't know if they're a wrestling fan or not, we might make them a manager for Amber. Like Amber and Damien as the tag team is cool, but you can't really have.
That ass belongs to Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Best promos, man. Stone Cold had the best promos. You don't have. I mean, you could be a wrestler, Duns. I'm not trying to tell you what you want to be. I'm just throwing some ideas out there. But if you are down to, if you're down to be a manager, we can, and you'll get your, I mean, well, there are certain people that it wouldn't really work for, of course, but if you've got any ideas of who you would want to manage, because oh my God, if we could set you up like Paul Bearer, somebody like that, man, that'd be funny as hell. Have you in like a suit on the side of the ring? Yogi, I have got to. That's what I'm going to work on. So I have been like slamming on slide style stuff for the past like week and a half. I've got big plans for this next event coming up. But next week, since slide style's on Friday, next week, I'm going to work on adding the follower graphics and everything like that to the OCW graphics setup. Duns, I'm good either way. Whatever you want to do, man, we can do it this week. We can do it next week. Because like I said, the beginning of the stream tonight, we always just chill for like a half hour, an hour. It is no rush. Dragon, what's going on, man? You're in a match tonight too. When is Dragon's match tonight? Thought he was. Well, shit. Something's wrong because he's supposed to be in a match. I had set that up. I put myself in another situation where there are two people with a match. But either way, we can always throw Dragon into something. Or make him a referee. You know he's going to be in the Mayhem Melee. Everybody's in the Mayhem Melee. But man, Yogi, we appreciate you, buddy. Let me get back up here, scroll back through the thing. Pirate says he's stoked about the little graphic thing. It's not a big deal. It's just a little ad thing, and I've changed the way those works during the streams too. It looks a little more professionally or whatever, but it's also there more often, so that'll be really cool. And then Josh says his match is probably something violent. It might be. Who knows? We'll see. Geek got Car X. Hell yeah. Just do ! slide style in the chat. We'll take you to the Discord server for slide style, and you can check that out. Pirate, I haven't quite landed exactly on it yet. That is most likely what we're gonna do. I do know we're doing snow in December. So we probably will do the like beaters, the rusty machines in December on the snow course. I think that would be fun. So I think that's what we'll do. And then the big trucks in November, but I don't know where. I'm also considering not doing drifting, like doing a race. But it would be really hard to keep track of that shit. Charlie's here. What's happening, babe? And hell yeah, big love for the champ. Josh is right about that. My man is like, put him up against guys that are like, have a good chance of winning the match, or they come out with somebody else and they interfere with the match, and Yogi still wins the title, man. You can't take it away from the boy. Good. He's good. Look at this. Look at this. This is a champion right here. Half man, half bear. Come on, son. I mean, this is just a force of nature. Quite literally. Gotta add. Can I do a thing? Yeah, let me do a thing. I've been trying to add details now that I've learned some of how this works. Pull that back a little bit so you can do something like... That's kind of mountain man looking. We never really thought about that. There we go. Yogi's been working hard. He's sweating. He's got his hair in his face a little bit. I'd say that's pretty legit. Charlie says she's about to do some streaming of her own. And that would be, speaking of it being hard to take care of, Pirate, that would be even harder. You got to remember, there is no mechanic in the game to like track who's in the lead or anything like that. So it would just become a freaking nightmare to try to keep up with that. I think we gotta stick to drifting. That's what we do best. I'm trying to think if there isn't anything else we can do with old Yogi here. I like how we've put the got the hair in his face, man. He's already serious business, but now he really looks like serious business. Love Yogi's wrestler, man. He's so awesome. Adam Cole, baby. I do not like drag racing in Car X Pirate. It's just people gaming the physics engine to do weird shit, and it's yeah. I'm not trying to. That's the thing for the special events. I don't want to have a bunch of rules. Like I just want there to be a general idea. Like we're gonna make beaters and drift in the snow. There aren't gonna be any rules for that. It's just gonna be like make a beat up shitty looking old drift missile. And we're going to come drift it in the snow. Like, we're going to do a tandem comp in the snow, and there's going to be no contact penalties or anything like that. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be like that. But yeah, like to do a drag race or something we'd have to make so many rules, and it would just suck. So we want it to be, fun. Joshua, do we fix his skin to not be so red? Can do that. Yeah, my man looks like he's blowing up a little bit here. I think it's the face. The face color is what controls your... Yeah, there we go. How about that? How's that? That looks a little better. And it also, I notice it's a slightly different color when I look at it on my stream preview versus what I'm seeing on my screen. So there is definitely some, and what your display, like say you've got it on your phone or maybe on your computer or whatever, it's also going to be slightly different between those as well. So it's hard because he looks kind of like sick on my stream preview, but on my screen, he looks like, well, darker than this, but like he looks human, he's got a lighter skin color. Not like the red before, where he looked burned, like you said. But that definitely does look better than what it did before. That is for sure. And we got our boy D Killa in here is hooked up. We got Theory is hooked up. Yeah, I see that, Charlie. I see that. It's going to depend on the track, Pirate. That's kind of because I have been thinking about that too, because basically having it be you can only use the cars that are not legal for slide style is kind of what I was thinking about for the November one. Because there's going to be a set list of like popular beater cars that guys use in the December one, but for the November one, yeah, I think it would be fun to use the cars that are not allowed for slide style. That's what people show up with. But if we do that, we would have to make a rule against the big rig because it's so incredibly large. But I'm not quite sure. We'll have to see. We'll have to figure it out. Do some planning. We got to get through this season first, though. All right. Well, are there no takers on a new wrestler? Is there anybody here that doesn't already have somebody that would like to have somebody? I done pinched a nerve or something in my arm. It's doing that weird tingly thing like it went to sleep. I don't know how. So we're gonna work it all out. There we go. I've still got to work on that some, Geek. I had this show booked a week ago. Yeah, I'm all set up. I had this thing booked out like after the last show. So I've just gotten to where I post the recap of the last show the day of the next show, so that way people can like read it, check it out. AFK, we're talking about CarX, so it's on everything. It's on both PlayStation, Xbox, PC, Switch, the whole thing. There's, like I said, Josh, the show is booked, man. Like I've got every detail of every, like it's ready. Like you're in the first match, but the show is booked. Like it is a preset thing. It is ready to go. The only thing I don't know is who wins. You'll work your way up the card, Josh. You'll work the way up the card. We're getting there. Geek, they don't have a mobile version, so that's the thing. There is a mobile game made by the same company. It's CarX Drift Racing 2, I believe. That is the game engine that Drift Racing Online is based off of. The new game the company is working on that's supposed to come out in December is CarX Street, and that game is mobile, console, PC, everything. Like it's all one game, all one engine, every system, everywhere, all the time. So that's what the new game is. And right now you can beta test that, but you have to use a VPN to Russia because that's where the developers are in Russia. And I'm not sure what's going on with that due to the situation going on over there right now. There is a very good chance we don't get CarX Street for quite a while. But we'll see. CarX Highway is like I think that's an old mobile game. One of the original, when they were like developing the game engine. I think that is what that is. I'm not certain on that. But I know that one's older. Hey, Barney, what's up, man? I was waiting for my my Florida guys. What's the word, man? Are you doing all right? How is it? Because I know it didn't quite hit 5, but they said it came in as a category 4. I don't know exactly where you're at because I know where Jay is. Like, I mean, I don't know his house, but like I know the location where Jay is, and I know he's getting it pretty good. But I did see he was streaming earlier today. By the time I was able to get on and click on it, he was already done. But
Give me a hell yeah!
Hell yeah! Got you, Barney. On phone, work with me.
Your contact lenses just arrived.
1-800-CONTACTS.
You can't have my brand.
I have special eyes.
Look with your special eyes.
My brand.
I love you, bitch.
Oh my god.
I ain't gonna never stop loving you,
My
bitch.
friend. Thing doesn't even want to load. Not to give away anybody's location or anything like that, but man, you and Jay could literally like hang out. Y'all are like a half hour away from each other, maybe, or like an hour at the most. Y'all, but they probably have been and just ain't told nobody. They're just him and Jay are just chilling and shit. Preston, what's up, dude? But hell yeah, Barney. I hope you can stay safe, man. Hope the power stays on for you. You watch them be related or some shit, Josh, and they've just been, speaking of wrestling, they've had us kayfabe this whole time. Hero, what's going on, man? That's what we were just talking about. Barney was just checking in. He sent the screen team. He sent us guys the radar of where he's at. So it's the bands are getting there, but he hasn't got hit by the main meat of it yet. That's on the way. Oh, they already cut power where you're at. Oh, shit. Well, I appreciate you using your mobile data to come check on us for a little bit, man. And I was worried, man. That's why I was saying I haven't heard from Jay because Charlie had mentioned earlier that because I have notifications for like everything on my phone turned off. I'm one of those guys. I don't have notifications for anything that's like not directly at me. So like a text message or a phone call or like an at message on Discord. Other than that, I don't get notifications for shit. And YouTube recently changed something in their program. Like I get YouTube video notifications that like people I follow are like, oh, they're uploading a video or they're going live or whatever. And I'm like, I did not ask for that. But yeah, so she let me know that Jay was streaming and I was like, there's a fucking hurricane in Florida. How the hell is he streaming right now? But then it went offline, shortly. I was just getting ready to get on there and it was gone. And I haven't seen or heard anything from him on Discord today, so I'll shoot him a message. I'll probably shoot him a message in the morning because I don't want to bother anybody or whatever right now, especially if they're batting down the hatches and everything like that. But I'll shoot him a message in the morning. Barney, I'll shoot all my Florida guys a message. Make sure everything is good.
Austin! Oh, son of a bitch!
Yeah, hero's the hurricane.
All along, Austin!
Dancing his ass across Florida right now. But Preston, my friend, would you like a wrestler? That's the perfect tag team. We already have Kangaroo. We have Kangaroo is the Martian martial artist, man. He is the alien wrestler from Mars. We could make a Preston wrestler and you guys could be tag team partners. We've got green. You could be blue. We could just make this exact same thing, but just flip the colors. Yeah, Barney, definitely keep your, Jay, we were just talking about you, motherfucker. I am glad to see your name pop up, man. I don't know if you heard, or if you literally just jumped in here, but, I was gonna shoot you a text or a message on Discord or something in the morning because I didn't, in case shit was crazy tonight, I didn't want to bother anybody, but I wanted to make sure you guys were good to go. Barney's just getting ready to get off of here. And he's not far from you. You guys y'all could go grab a drink sometime or something. But yeah, Barney said he's hopping off. He's going to keep his phone battery and everything like that, but he's got no power. Because you're getting hit by a fucking Category 4 hurricane? What do you mean, why would you not be good? Shit, man. Just making sure my boy Jay is taken care of and safe down there. I know y'all are used to hurricanes and shit, but that still doesn't change how, powerful and strong they are. People in Oklahoma are used to tornadoes, but that doesn't mean it won't pick their whole fucking house up and carry it across the neighborhood. Ain't no fucking way Waffle House is open right now. Hold on, I'm about to pull that shit up. We ain't wrestling right now. We're pausing wrestling. Hang on. I'm going to look up Waffle House locations in Florida. I want to see. Josh, are you in Florida? You're not in Florida, are you? Oh, got you, John. That's wild as shit, man. That Geek, you've never heard that before? That like you can't close a waffle. They will not close a Waffle House unless the Waffle House is gone. Like they'll roll a generator out back and run the Waffle House when the whole rest of the town is out of power and shit. Like they'll keep a Waffle House open, man, for anything. They don't give a shit. So that's when you know shit's for real. If the Waffle House is closed, something's wrong. Exactly, hero. Exactly. I don't think anybody's going for Waffle House breakfast in the middle of a hurricane, though, Josh. I think it's just some kind of corporate policy that they won't close a store for anything. It's the same thing here. We've been making that joke here forever. Jay said, I will. I'm going to Waffle House, motherfucker. I'm in here. Oh, I'm getting some bacon and grits. Cook up some eggs, gravy, get in here. Come on. Fuck that hurricane. That's true. He's got a point. Sit there in 5 feet. Yeah, the water is up to the table and motherfucker's just eating on his sandwich. That's how, see, you sit downstream from where the food comes out, and they just float the plate to you. They just put it on a little foam thing, and here come your waffles on a plate. Just float right by you. Just grab the plate as it goes by you. I love it, dude. What happened to Preston? Preston was here and then disappeared, man. I was ready to make Preston a wrestler. We might do it anyway. I might make an anti-kangaroo that is Preston. Charlie is playing Dead by Daylight. And I need to, she didn't close her door. So I'm going to go close the door, and then if and speak now or forever hold your peace. If you don't have a wrestler and you want a wrestler, let me know now, because if you do not have one, when I come back from shutting the door, which is going to take 15 seconds, we're going to start On Your Screen Wrestling's Midweek Mayhem. Holy shit, a gator swims by and takes your waffle. Oh, man. Boom. Hell yeah, Josh. They're on one of those fan boats. One of those things they run through the Everglades. Jay, Waffle House might employ the Gators. The Gator might work for Waffle House. And they put the food on his back and he swims it over to you. Geek, you'll get used to it. It takes time, man. You're gonna cook the gator up. Gator meat waffles. Well, Jay, I'm glad it's not too bad where you're at. Put it on the baby gator, Josh, and they come to you quick. Gator and waffles better than chicken and waffles? Yeah, I can see that. When I was doing my catering shit, they had chicken and waffles, like, at the wedding, like, for a meal. Wasn't very good. I don't know if they, that catering company had, like, never done that. Like, if they asked, can you do chicken and waffles? They were like, oh, yeah, sure, chicken and waffles. How do we do chicken and waffles? Yeah, it was not good. Well, if Preston's not here, and Jay and Barney are okay, I'm trying to remember who else. We had somebody else in Florida, too. I know Jay and Barney were in Florida, and there was somebody else. There was one more person in Florida. It has just completely jumped out of my head. right now.
Booga, booga, booga.
I don't know why. Series, what's going on? Well, we're just getting ready to get started. You got here just in time. Episode 6 of On Your Screen Championship Wrestling Mayhem is getting ready to come at you. But what do you guys say? Are we all ready? Are we set up and ready to go here? Are we ready to rock this? Because I'm ready to get started. I've already got the first match set up. I've got to double check and make sure everything is good to go. But I've already got the first match set up and everything. Let me pull my card back up on my phone. Jay says, let's do it. Z, what's up? That could not have been a more perfect sound effect. All right, so you guys know what it is, man. I'm going to switch over to the intro screen for like a minute, like 30 seconds to a minute, make sure all my stuff is set up, and we're going to come right back in and dive
Surprise,
in.
motherfucker.
And I keep saying that I'm going to like cut the YouTube videos at that point, and I keep not doing it. I need to go back through the YouTube videos and chop them. So that this part, the fun part at the beginning where we're just messing with stuff and everything like that is gone. And then the YouTube video is the show, the wrestling show. All right, so we're gonna kick it on over to that intro video, but don't go nowhere. I'm not leaving. Give me like 30 seconds, and I'll be right back, and we're gonna start up this week's episode. What is it, episode 6? We're already episode 6 of Midweek Mayhem.
You just made the list.
Damn right. The list has begun. All right, I'll be right back when we make sure everything's all good, and we will kick this thing off.
DJ Archangel. Hello and welcome everyone to episode 6, this week's installment of On Your Screen Championship Wrestling. We are coming at you with a stacked card today. It is from top to bottom. It's going to be all action all night long, and we are starting out with a banger. Last week, we had the first ever no ropes eliminator match. It was kind of a test run, a dry run, to see how it worked with 2 tag teams making things happen. So this week, we're going to switch it out. It's the old 6-pack challenge here. And we're going to find out how well the no ropes eliminator match works out. And we're going to go on ahead and let you guys know what it is right here. Check it out right at the top of your screen. It's the Hardcore Kids versus the Screen Veterans. Now, who the hell might those teams be? Well, I'm going to let you know right now. That's going to be the Hardcore Kids, the team of myself, as you already know, Alex, Josh, and D-Killa, facing off against Keto, Kakumba, and Barney, the Screen Veterans, and that is coming at you right now. Let's go on and get to it. here come the screen veterans making their way to you. And you can see this is a no ropes eliminator match. And just to keep everybody up to there's a bench floating in the air. I don't know what the hell is going on in this matchup, man. What? It's on top of the ladder. There it is. Team Alex, Son, the Hardcore Kids, we're on the way to the ring. But a no ropes eliminator match works similarly to Survivor Series, except it's not a tag match. It's a tornado match. Everybody is involved. It's 2 teams, and pinfalls, elimination, and referee stoppage will eliminate a wrestler. The last team standing is the winner of the no ropes eliminator match. Of course, the weapons are in the ring, and we already see a stunner to D-Killer from Kukumba with the chair, a pinfall from Keto, the big drop kick here from Barney. Things are getting wild right off the bat. Hero with the bits earlier. We appreciate you, buddy. Like I said, I got to make the graphics for the OCW setup. Big power bomb there from Josh onto Keto. I don't even know what the hell we have a referee in this match for. He's just got to count. I guess he just got to count. That's it. Big pile driver from Kukumba to me. I'll remember that Kukumba. Oh, Keto. Big right hand to Josh. Launches him off the ring. Like we said, no rope, so it's just a platform here. And you can see there's weapons and stuff everywhere. You see that ladder with the bench stacked on top of it. Oh, you can't beat it, man. There's a pin attempt on me there from Barney. Oh, Kukumba bumped into that ladder and that bench came off the top of it. I think he was trying to balance it but was unable to do so. Gets clobbered right in the head. Keto is getting beat down from D-Killer here. The 2 luchadors. And there with that camera comes Kukumba from behind with the sucker punch. But he gets it taken from him. Meanwhile, he throws the clothesline there. Single leg crab here. Oh, turned into a calf crusher there from D-Killer. There is no rope break, obviously, because there's no ropes. Is Kukumba gonna tap out here? And of course, falls count anywhere as well. So it could be in the ring or out of it. Basically, the ring just works like a big stage in this matchup. Kukumba is able to convert to a calf crusher of his own. Meanwhile, Alex has a pin on Keto here, and Keto kicks out at the last second. Big double stomp to Kukumba there, saving his partner. All 6 men still in this matchup. See Barney rolls through. He applies the triangle choke to Alex there, but it is broken up. All 6 men right in a pile here. Referee and D-Killer having a conversation here. Meanwhile, Alex with the big double stomp to Kukumba there. Guys make their way over to the outside of the ring, picking up some weapons, bringing them back in here. See, D-Killer tries to pick up Kukumba, is unable to do so. He may have some damage to his legs. Meanwhile, huge pile driver there from Barney. Arm drag from Alex with the standing somersault there from Barney. He is quite athletic for the tall man. Oh, and a big cutter busts the nose of Alex right there. You can see the blood on the canvas all down the front of him already. That busted his nose big time. He gets the rear naked choke on a Kukumba though, who rolls out of it quickly. It's going to be hard to put any kind of power on anything with a nose that broken. Struggle that is going to be for sure. These guys are starting to spread out a little bit, looking for some weapons, looking for a way to get their team an advantage in this matchup. Big DDT there from Kukumba knocks Alex to the outside. The referee knocked out of the ring there. something that camera, it just comes apart, explodes right in the hands of Josh there, right next to Barney as well. Lit that sign on fire. Referee is down here. Bodies flying everywhere, man. This is a crazy matchup. When is the first elimination going to come? I feel like after the first elimination and a team gets an advantage, the further eliminations will come quickly thereafter, but we will see how it works out. Keto stumbles on some of that bench that's there on the ground and falls through the ladder. Josh with the pile driver onto Barney. Kakumba makes his way into that fight, and Alex chases him down, beating him with that sign there. And I think it's just a little bit more than a cardboard sign. The referee gets clobbered in the head with that chair. That's not good, and the referee could always call. He could eliminate a wrestler by disqualification, of course. He is opting not to do that for the moment. He is still getting beat on with the chair here. Meanwhile, Alex and Keto facing off in the middle of the ring. Alex changes his mind after Keto grabs that nightstick there and begins beating down fellow luchador D Killer. There's double stomps everywhere from Alex here, just bouncing around like a kangaroo. Bulldog there from Kakumba for his troubles. The referee stoppage here could become a very real possibility with the amount of damage that these guys are able to do to each other in this matchup. If he believes the health of a wrestler is at stake here, or if they are unfit to continue in the matchup, he can call for their elimination. There is a pinfall here from D Killer onto Keto, but he is able to kick out of that. These guys are making their way back to the ring, it looks like. Alex going after Barney here, is maybe going to send him off the edge. Not quite. Barney's able to hold on, rolls him up and gets the pin. The ref is on the other side, though. That's another situation you could find yourself in this matchup, is the ref could be way over the other side. There's a pinfall there, and the ref is taken out. There's three. Kakumba has been eliminated. The Hardcore Kids are up 1 here. Kakumba is out of this matchup. Referee checking on Alex there, making sure he is fit to continue. Uh-oh, Kakumba, even though he's been eliminated, applying the headlock here. Barney has been eliminated. Alex eliminated as well. The referee must have determined he was unfit to continue in the matchup. So it is 2-on-1 now. D Killer and Josh versus Keto. Will Keto be able to survive? Placed in the submission hold here at this time, right in the center of the ring. But Keto going after Josh now, picks him up. Will he be able to hit him with a big move here? Seems like Keto may have an advantage if he could start to apply some damage. You can see Alex is still down on the outside of the ring. Keto with the pin here is rolled through, however. Here it is, 1, 2. He is able to kick out, but now the 2-on-1. Josh and D Killer are getting their wits back about him here. The backslide there from D Killer, that's 1, just 1 there. Keto is able to get out. Oh, and falls off the ring and into the And that is going to be it. Launching him into all that shrapnel on the side of the ring. D-Killer secures the win. And the Hardcore Kids come away with the victory in our first matchup of the night. It's a hell of a way to get started right there, my friends. As they make their way to the back, and we're going to get the ring cleaned up here and get ready for our next matchup. I'm digging the no ropes eliminator match, man. That is a fun one. All right, well, we will get set up for our second matchup there, but that was a good one, man. Good. I mean, it was a hardcore match, but it was good, clean competition. Hell yeah, the Hardcore Kids team, man. That's the best name I could come up with on short notice. Everybody's names wouldn't fit in this space right here. It was too long. So let me update and get the next match ready to fire up here. All right, got to put the ropes back on the ring. Set up the tag team match up here for our next match. This is just a straight up match. There's no crazy story or anything involved in this one. It's just two teams that are going to go at it and see which team is better. Nothing too wild here. Just got to make sure that there's not an abundance of weapons left over from the last match laying around either. Alrighty, I think we are ready to go here, all set up. Oh, we forgot to do our prediction thing, man. How y'all didn't remind me? I was so excited about that first matchup. I didn't think about the prediction at all. I guess it's kind of unfair to do any channel point gambling on a crazy match like that, but this is just a regular straight up wrestling match. So let's go on and fire up the prediction. My bad, guys. I forgot all about it. So let's start up the next one. All right, so you guys have 2 minutes to get your pixels gambled here. So to decide who is going to win this tag team matchup here between Wayne and Malte.
Fuck! Oh!
And Akuza and Kitra.
Keep it high, come on. Keep it high, come on, do it. Come on, do it.
That's all good, see. It's probably better we didn't do any gambling on that one anyway, but throw your pixels in now in the ring and see what you think. Wayne and Malte, Akuza and Kitra, who's it going to be? Just a straight up tag match. Uh-oh. Wayne says, "What are you doing here, Miss Official? You can't seriously be expected to referee this match fairly. I'm insulted. You think I can't put my feelings aside and be professional about this match? Well, you've got the track record of making crappy calls. You better do the right thing. If you screw with me, there'll be 2 people getting their asses kicked. We'll try 3 because there's another team." The referee didn't like that very much, so we'll see. We'll see how this goes here. But it looks like the first two men starting this match out are going to be Malte and Kitra. And Malte goes over to the top rope, and Kitra just smacks him down. He clunks his head on the table on the way out. Last couple seconds here to get your prediction in for this match. Who do you think is going to come out on top? Big belly to back suplex there from Kitra to Malte, getting the big man up. And here comes the submission master. It's the Boston Crab in. And who is it? It's Pirate coming in from the crowd here. Pirate's got his bottle of rum, makes his way into the ring. And I don't know who, he's just going after everybody, man. Who is he going after? You see Kitra there saying, what the hell are you doing? He's getting in the ref's face. Looks like everybody's a little upset with the actions of Miss Official here lately. Going after Kitra now, they lock up. Wayne's making his thoughts known from the side of the ring here. I don't know what I don't think he knows that this isn't his matchup yet. I think that's too much rum for the evening. Referee sends him out. I think Pirate just stumbled into the wrong match there. Meanwhile, a tag has been made here. And Akuza is the legal man in the match.
Right.
Against Malte here, who gets the rope break. See the referee throwing Pirate his rum back there. Take this somewhere else, man. You see the tag is made here, and Akuza, yep, the referee pulls him off, says you got to get out of here. You got to a count of 5 to get out of the ring. Malte is back at it with Kitra here, but he's probably could use a tag here if he can get one. See, Kitra is pretty damaged there from Malte as well. Big right hand here. You see Pirate still watching from the outside. I guess he's like, well, I don't know what to do now. I'm here. Already made a fool out of myself. Might as well hang out, make it look like I was supposed to be here. He's just standing stone statue over there. There we go. Finally, the tag made to Wayne here. So it's going to be Wayne and Kitra. Is Kitra going for the tag there? No, he says he wants a piece of Wayne. They lock up here. Referee let Malte know he needs to make his way out of the ring. Big drop kick there from Wayne. Kind of different watching an actual match after seeing such a crazy situation that is a no ropes eliminator match. Here comes Pirate's got his rum and gets back in the ring here, and all hell is broken loose in the middle of the ring here. You see Pirate swigging that rum, sending it on back. Referee says you got to get out of here. Sends him out, is chasing him out of the ring here. Meanwhile, Wayne and Kitra are still going at it here. Hammerlock applied from Wayne here. A little bit of chain wrestling going on. Malte is coming in, trying to get the attention of Akuza, who doesn't look like he's buying it at all. He's waiting for the tag from his teammate. Wayne and Malte cutting the ring in half there like a good tag team does. Boom! Hits the big face buster there. Kitra's going to be feeling that one. He is crawling to his teammate here, but Wayne's not going to let him over there, that's for sure. Cuts him off. Goes for the press slam here. Pirate's a little frustrated about some over there. Either that or he finished his bottle there, and you see him throw the rum bottle away, so there's glass over there in the corner now. Wayne goes over and makes a tag to his partner Malte. Meanwhile, Kitra does not use the same opportunity to go after Akuza, and Akuza is saying, all right, well, If you ain't gonna do it, I'll protect you. Because Wayne has not left the ring here. The referee not getting him off there. He's still got that headlock applied. Drunk Pirate is over there working a match against nobody. You just see him elbow drop off the announce table to nobody. Not sure what's going on there. And the referee has completely lost control of this matchup here. Malte is going after Yakuza. Kitra and Malte now in the middle of the ring. There is a pin, but it is in the ropes, so that will be a rope break. Tag made. Yakuza is the legal man here. Malte was going up to the top ropes and just gets sent off. Kitra's now up on the, never mind, he changes his mind and climbs down. The referee's count begins here. And our friend, the Drunken Pirate, is now carrying around a picture of what I believe to be the Ultimate Warrior. Malte is up to a count of 4 here. Waistlock takeover here. Is he going to get back in the ring? You can see Wayne in the ring like, hey man, you might want to get in here before you get counted out. And we lose this matchup. He's up to a count of 7 now. He's going to need to make his way back into the ring here sometime soon. Wayne is like, would you come on, man? He finally gets in. Off the ropes goes Malte. Doesn't do much with it here. Tag made to Kitra. Kitra and Malte again are the legal men in this matchup. But as usual with Miss Official here, I don't know where she trained to be a referee, but there's just no respect here for her authority at all. And all these guys are just in the ring doing what they want to do. Uh-oh. Big neck breaker there from Malte. Tags in Wayne. Is this going to be where they finish it here? What a huge move there from the big man. Referee saying he needs to get out. Wayne not really going to pick Kitra up from tagging his partner, but it doesn't look like Kitra wants to tag Yakuza. He wants to do it himself, so Wayne makes him pay with the right hand, says maybe you'll tag now. They do. Wayne wanted a piece of Yakuza here, but Kitra going back to him, rolls him through into the ropes, though. Not able to get anything done. You can see the frustration from the referee here, saying, would you stop? Exchanging strikes here. Headlock takeover from Wayne here. Yet again, losing control of this matchup is Miss Official. Wayne says it's go time. You see the big headbutt there to Yakuza. Is he going to be able to capitalize? You see he's fired up. Another big headbutt from Wayne. Says, yes, sir. Eat that one for breakfast. He goes to get the tag. He does make the tag to Kitra, but he just, with the big lariat there, sends both of them out. I'll tell you, Kitra are back at it again. Here I am yawning again for no reason. How do you yawn during an exciting matchup like this, man? It looks like this match is one big move away from coming to a conclusion here. Who is going to get it? Roll through into the calf crusher here. And, yep, Yakuza knew he had to do something about that one because that was locked in, dead in the center of the ring. Applies a move of his own here. The referee delivered a kick to the small of the back of Yakuza there, saying you can't do that. You are not the legal man. Meanwhile, Wayne is delivering some shots to Yakuza in the corner, and there is 5 minutes remaining in the matchup. Meanwhile, Mr. Dunn says we need to stretch it out. There we go. Big sidewalk slam there from Malte. He's fired up here. The ref said it is not his time, though. Wayne comes in for the pin. Is that going to be it? No. Kitra able to kick out here. Sidewalk slam coming from Kitra, but it is reversed from Wayne, who looks like he's going to tag Malte in again. Like we said, Malte is fired up right now. He's ready to go. You see him getting hype. Yakuza goes up to the top. Wayne drops the elbow. Is Malte going to take advantage here? Does not look like Malte will be able to take advantage. Big backbreaker there. And that's going to be a count of 2. So close there. Malte almost surprise pin there. He gets a pin of his own in here after a big spear. Grabs the leg. Is he not going to be able to get Kitra there? Close one. Goes for the flying clothesline, but Kitra gets out of the way. Tries it again, is successful this time, but Kitra is in the ropes here. That's going to be a rope break. Another big shot here, but Kitra still being mindful to stay in the ropes. A quick tag there to Wayne before he comes off the top rope, ensuring that that move he made was legal. Gets the double axe handle from the top, and I think it is time here to put Kitra away, finish this one up. Wayne calls a shot, stopping him from tagging his teammate here. Is it time to deliver the finisher? You see a big right hand, open hand slap coming from Kitra there, and a closed fist right to the jaw comes back at him from Wayne. Drop kick from Wayne here, puts Kitra in the ropes. Oh, while the ref is over on the other side of the ring, Kitra goes low. I don't think the ref saw it. Ref's focused on Malte, who was trying to get into the ring there. Uh-oh, Tiger Mask has made his way into this match. We already know the history that he has attacking Kitra and Akuza, and he is here to do it some more. And we thought after last week that this beef had been squashed with Santaku's minions, but it appears it has not been. Tiger Mask has made his way back in again, and he is applying the moves here. The ref doing nothing to stop this. And you can see Kitra is screaming out to the referee. The referee leaped over now. And you can see shaking hands now with Tiger Mask is Wayne and Malte with 1 minute remaining in this matchup here. The tag is made to Akuza. What is going on here? Just like Wayne said at the beginning of the match, the ref is just not qualified to call a contest like this at all. But Tiger Mask, for like the 5th week in a row, coming to torment Akuza and Kitra. No doubt at the instruction of Santaku here.
Right.
But we're coming down to the end of this matchup here. There's the big belly to back suplex from Wayne, but it leaves Akuza in the ropes. They can't get the pin here. And that's going to be the end of it. This is a time limit draw here, and you see Akuza rolls out of the ring. Shakes hands with Malte there, saying that I know you had nothing to do with Santaku's goons interfering in the matchup, but what Akuza doesn't know is that Tiger Mask had already come in and exchanged pleasantries with Malte and Wayne. So that was pre-planned by that team before this matchup. Unbelievable here. There was a lot going on there in that matchup. That is for certain. So next week we will see what is to come of that. We thought all of the beef between Santaku and the dojo, Kitra and Akuza, had been squashed, just kind of taken care of. But it appears that is still an ongoing thing. So what is it going to take to stop these attacks during these matches here? Because I do think Akuza and Kitra had a good shot at that one. Of course, Pirate stumbled in there a little drunk right at the beginning of it and kind of got things he was just a little confused. But Tiger Mask definitely, you could see, came in with a purpose, went straight after Kitra, and then proceeded to shake hands and let Malte and Wayne know that he was thanking them for letting him take advantage of the situation. So we will see what happens with that next week. But we have our next matchup coming, and it is yet another tag team match here between the current tag team champions. BJDK Trucking is going to be Jay and DK, and they are going to be facing off against, speaking of which, they are going to be facing off against the team of Santaku and Boost here. After the two big men kind of, well, literally and figuratively, were able to see eye to eye in the last Mayhem Masters, or sorry, the last Mayhem Melee matchup last week. The bot on your screen, the general manager, decided that they needed to team up and see how they fared against the tag team champions this week. This is not a championship matchup at all. Just a regular tag team match, and we will see which team comes out on top. Now, as the last tag match was by the book, by the rules, this is going to be a no disqualification tag match here to stay in the spirit of Mayhem. So no two matches back to back are the same. So it is a tag match, but it is a no DQ tag match here. So we will see what happens, and if there will be any revenge had against Santaku from Itra or Akuza, because that's a little interesting what happened in that last matchup here. So without further ado, we're gonna go on and get this fired up here. It is Jay and DK against Boost and Santaku. See the tag team champions making their way to the ring now. Boost and Santaku on the way out. Boost has that fire extinguisher, just in case things get crazy in this matchup. Ah, damn it. Duns is right. We forgot the prediction. Well, I don't know what Jay and DK are doing. We're going to throw the prediction. I keep forgetting, man. We gotta get the last one taken. Well, nobody won the last one, so how do we, can we return the, so remove, blah, blah, return points. Yes, delete and return points. There we go, because nobody won the last one, so we'll return that one. Start the prediction up here. All right, there you go. Prediction is up and started. Thank you guys for letting me know. I'll try to remember that. I got to put a sticky note or something, man. But there's 2 minutes on that prediction here. And this match has started out already. And you will see it is going to be Boost and Jay are the legal men in this matchup here. DK rolling through, getting the early pin, and then Jay immediately with that bat. It is a no DQ matchup here, so while tag rules still do apply, these guys are free to use weapons and whatever they see fit in this matchup here. But are the tag team champions going to face a challenge with this newly formed team here, Santaku and Boost? Or are they going to be able to use their championship prowess to quickly run through these guys? About a minute left in your prediction. Big German suplex over the top rope. Boost is sent to the concrete floor. I mean, about as clean as you could ever throw somebody, but what a landing. Unbelievable that he's able to even still walk. He leaps over the top. Does he get a tag to his partner? He does not tag Santaku in. Leaps over the top, picks up that bat, has it stolen from him though. Another German suplex here from Jay. See, he leaps over. The referee gets in the way there. Rights and lefts coming. Gut wrench suplex from Jay there as well. Boost getting a little manhandled here in this matchup. He needs to get a tag to his partner and kind of regroup over in the corner. Santaku, meanwhile, has that tag team title around his waist there. All right, well, everybody seems to think that BJDK Trucking is coming away with the win. They are the champions, so that is a safe bet. But in a no DQ match, you never know what's going to happen. DK pulled to the outside by Jay here. DK rolls out to meet him there. With the backslide here, Boost is able to quickly kick out at one. Sends Jay off the ropes, tries to drop down, but is too close here. Finally makes a tag. We have Santaku and DK, the big double axe handle delivered to Boost. Right hands to Santaku. As soon as he gets in the ring, you can see DK is ready to go, but Santaku goes for a spear, but it looks like on the way down, DK was able to clasp around the head and turn it into like a makeshift DDT there. And a big boot from the big sumo wrestler holding those tag title belts there. See Santaku here just swinging for the fences, but Jay goes for the pile driver. That is a 400-pound sumo wrestler, and Jay gets him up for the sit-out pile driver, and all of that weight onto the neck of Santaku. You can see the pain that that put him in here. Tag made to his partner DK here. Santaku is not doing good after that pile driver. See Jay making his way over to his corner. Oh, Santaku throws that sign into the face of DK, who holds it up, says, all right, I got you, I got you. What's he gonna do with it here? Is he gonna throw it out of the ring? Gets grabbed by Boost, pulled through the ropes and to the floor. He says, I'm not done with this sign yet, damn it. Grabs it, gets back in the ring. What are we gonna see here? Uses it as a distraction, it looks like, but Santaku's not buying it. Oh, neck breaker there. I mean, Jay is just working on that neck of the sumo wrestler, man. Meanwhile, DK getting a little revenge on Boost there. But yeah, the neck, Santaku could be seriously damaged here. Jay is tagged in. It is going to be him and Santaku, the legal men here. Jay is fired up here, sending those combination of strikes with a choke slam to the big man. Gets a count of 2, but he is able to kick out. Unbelievable. Santaku is still on his feet after all the punishment that has been delivered to him here. Lifting up a 400-pound man by the throat. He is able to get the vertical suplex onto Jay there. No way that felt good on his injured neck here, though. Santaku is going to need to get a tag over here to Boost. EK makes the tag. We've got the hot tag here to Boost, but Jay goes straight after Santaku, right after that neck again. Even now, still working at it here, ground and pound on him, but Boost and DK are legal in this matchup here. You can see the suplex with the pin and the quick count from the referee. What was that all about? DK right immediately up, and then he has had problems with McRefface before. He says, no chance you are going to give me a fair shot. Next time you mess with me, you better have ring gear on. DK is pissed off. That was a very quick count. It is a good thing this was not a title matchup here. But I do believe that was the first time that DK's shoulders were pinned in this matchup. And the ref with the quick count, 1, 2, 3, he wanted to see DK get pinned. Like we said, this is not the first time. Those two have had a run-in. There has been multiple occasions that Reffy McRefface has done some unsavory things when it came to the team of BKDJ Trucking here. Or BJDK, I don't know. Letters, man, letters. Unreal, man, unreal. Well, that is, we're going to set the outcome of our prediction here. But Santaku and Boost, even though it was unsavory from the referee, they were able to come away with the official win here. And we will get ready for our next matchup. And this is a lot of people have been waiting to see this matchup here. This is going to be for the Twitch Championship. So, a unique situation we find ourselves in. Let me go on and get these guys locked in here before I get this started. Make sure everything is set up and good to go. Everybody is supposed to be in the match is in the match. All right, so we got everything set up here. I think we are all good to go. Make sure, yep, that's all good. I think we are set here. All right, so after last week's Twitch title matchup, we had a unique situation where it was Zach versus Corey, and the match made its way all the way out into the crowd. These two were brawling all the way up the stairs, and were counted out by the referee. It wasn't a no DQ match, so they were counted out. So in an odd turn of events, there was no winner in that match. So the titles don't change hands, but that's not a situation that's really ever happened before. And Zach didn't lose the title, but Corey was technically the one that won the matchup. So it was a weird situation here. But of course, the Twitch title is defended every week against the winner of the Mayhem Melee of the previous week. Well, later on in the evening, Blaze went ahead to win the Mayhem Melee to earn him a match against Zach, who is the title holder. So, bot on your screen decided that it was now going to be a triple threat match between Zach, Corey, and Blaze to see who is going to come out and be the Twitch champion. But if you were watching last week, you would know that Pirate at some point had stolen Zach's lucky hat, the hat that made it possible for Zach to win that Twitch title. It's a magical hat, apparently, and Pirate had to have it so he could compete for the Mayhem Masters title, which he was unsuccessful in retrieving there. But Zach said he wants the hat back, and he said he wants a match with Pirate. Well, of course, bot on your screen says, well, it just so happens you're already in a match. In case you forgot, you're the Twitch champion. You have to defend, and it's a triple threat match. He said, well, if we're just going to be adding people to the match, might as well make it 4. So, my friends, we have a fatal 4-way for the Twitch championship in a no DQ match between Zach, Corey, Blaze, and Pirate. And it just so happens that little minor detail where Blaze and Pirate are tag team partners. So even though they are up against each other in this matchup, they could work as a team to get things started to eliminate the other two members of the match and then take the gold for themselves. So we'll see what happens here. We're going to get the prediction in here. This is going to be a four-person prediction. So be sure to get your votes in. We will put it in here now. All right, that prediction, it's on its way coming at you, and so is the match. Let's get it fired up here. Get it started. Zach first out on his way to the ring. It's totally not the Iron Sheik. Totally not at all. Blaze is out next, always got that tombstone, you already know. And there is Corey, last week's winner. Like we said, did not pick up the title. Up on the top rope to salute the fans. And then here comes Pirate. Got into a new bottle of rum. He thought he was in the last matchup. Or 2 matchups ago, my apologies. Thought he was in that other matchup. He was mistaken. But he comes out and he picks up that the Twitch championship. Said, this is all me right here, baby. This is all me. Finishes his rum, and you can see he is already feeling it. He is on his way in the ring. The ref says, let's get it on. Fatal 4-way for the Twitch Championship is happening right now. Last few seconds to get your bets in on who you think is going to win it. Referee is in close on the action, and Pirate throws his teammate out over the top rope right at the beginning of the match. I think that rum might be having an early effect here. I don't think he realized that was his teammate because he just nonchalantly picked him up and threw him out there. Of course, it is a 4-way match, so there really is no teams. But yeah, Blaze coming back now and says, hey, Dan, we're supposed to be in this together, and you threw me over the top all the way to the concrete floor. What's wrong with you? Meanwhile, Corey goes to the pin on Zach. Now Pirate and Blaze, these two, it's like 2 brothers are fighting it out here. Finally, we're split up. Corey goes for that Scorpion Deathlock looking there. He has got Pirate held in it, but Pirate is able to worm his way out of it. Big gut wrench suplex there from Corey. Goes for the pin, but is immediately hit by Blaze. So it looks like the camaraderie of teammates is still there a little bit. Big shot with the belt there, right to the face of Blaze. Sends Zach flying back in the corner and then cracks Pirate right over the head with that pipe. Hits him twice. Corey able to steal the pipe away. He also grabs that tombstone there. Throws the pipe out of the ring. Pirate's able to knock down the crowd there. Quick press slam onto Zach. Blaze, you can see the power of the bigger, stronger wrestler there. Just picks Corey up and throws him backwards there. Rolls through Pirate. That is going to be a pin, but it is broken up by Zach almost immediately. Another roll up here. Corey counters. Big knee drop there from Zach, but Corey's able to get out of the way, so Blaze eats all of it. He grabs that knee bar. I believe strategically these guys are going to have to do some work to get their opponents out of the ring so that they can get a pinfall without interference. But you see Blaze there with the big choke slam to Zach. Oh! And then a gorilla press slam right on to Corey, small of his back, right on that tombstone. You can see there's some blood there in the ring. Kimura put on Pirate, who taps out. That's going to be it. Zach is able to show at all. Pirate's like, it's okay, buddy. But he put the Kimura on Pirate, who tapped out. So it looks like they are forgiving each other for Pirate stealing the hat. So it looks like Zach is even saying that Pirate can keep the hat. He can have the hat if he would like. Corey seems to be a little upset. He wasn't even involved in the finish of this matchup, but Zach retains the title yet again and remains the Twitch champion. An unexpected finish that was there, man. I thought for sure the team of Blaze and Pirate would be highly effective in this match, but the amount of alcohol that Pirate had consumed, it would appear that that is not the case. All right, well, nobody picked Zach to win that one, but he is the winner of the matchup. And he retains his title. And yeah, it looks like Pirate won the hat. Josh is right. I think they immediately, after he tapped out, it's almost like he told him, I've got you. Go on and tap. I don't want to break your arm. You can have the hat, but I'm the champ. Pirate said, okay, and tapped out. And they immediately got up and hugged it out. It was the great sportsmanship. You love to see it. That is going to be it. And we are going to move on to our next matchup of the evening. All right, we are all set here for the next one. We got everything all set up. All right. Let me get this prediction ready here as well, but just a regular old match here set up. Nothing too crazy. I'm going to get these in here. But it looks like we're going to have a little triple threat match action here. It's ladies' night here. So it is going to be Amber and Tracy, or Amber versus Tracy versus Charlie. Well, 3 ladies going at it here. We're going to see who comes out on top. And if there's any shenanigans or goings on here, but we wanted to see the girls throw down. It is a no DQ match again. So these girls are going to come out and throw down, and we're going to see what they have got for us here. Let's make it happen. Come on, game, work with me. There we go. All right, let's do it. Tracy on her way to the ring first. Got that barbed wire bat, as always. She's ready to go. Of course, Miss Official calling this one. And Amber on her way to the ring with Damien, who is the #1 contender for the world title tonight. And will be having his match with Yogi in the main event. But of course, coming out with his tag partner here, he'll be in her corner, making sure that she is safe and sound and giving her some coaching, I'm sure. And here comes Charlie making her way to the ring now. The triple threat match is on. These girls are getting ready to throw it down. See what they've got. And Damien immediately going after Charlie here. Not sure what's up with that. These 3 are going at it. Gut wrench suplex to start there from Amber. Goes for the early pin, Charlie does, and Tracy says, "What are you doing? Not in my house." Takes her out. Big leg drop there from Amber, but Tracy looked to avoid it. Big back elbow to Charlie, sends her over the top rope and to the floor. Tracy immediately takes advantage. Dives down, gets a strike in, and then, ooh! With that nightstick on the way back in, Amber puts some damage in. Looks like the gambling for this matchup is a 50-50 between Amber and Charlie. So we'll see if these guys chose right. No love for Tracy here. Charlie pulled out, thrown to the ground. Amber gives chase. Tracy's got that nightstick, goes for another. It's a popular move of the night, that gut wrench suplex. Requires a whole lot of core strength to pull off. See Tracy still using that nightstick and holding on to that stack of cash. Amber's throwing it down. Damien making his way into the ring here, providing a little bit of a distraction. Doesn't look like any of the girls taking the bait, though. They wait till he's back out of the ring before they continue the action. German suplex there coming from Amber to Charlie. Charlie hasn't been able to make much headway in this matchup so far. You see Amber there with the big right hand at Tracy, but it looks like she somehow hurt her hand. Not sure what happened with that there. Possible broken or small fractures in the hand of Amber here, so we'll keep a lookout for that. The ref checking on Amber. Meanwhile, Tracy goes low on Charlie. And she does it again while the ref is still focused on Amber. Charlie is down. That is 2 shots down low. And she's making Tracy pay for it in the corner now. And from behind, big right forearm is Amber. It looks like they are double teaming Charlie here a little bit. Probably should have made this an elimination match instead of just regular triple threat. Didn't really think about that. Quick body slam there. Turned into an arm drag. Still got that cash in hand, though, not letting go of it. It's like Mr. Krabs over here. You can see Tracy is a little out of it here. Headlock from Amber here. Gets some shots in on Tracy, and Charlie puts the stop to that real quick. And you can see Damian not a fan of that, coming after Charlie again. Thinks better of it. Does not want to get his tag partner disqualified from the matchup. Referee says, you're going to need to get up out of my ring. I've already had enough problems with interference in matches for the night. Double teaming Tracy here. Ankle lock applied there, but Charlie takes advantage, jumps on top, full mount there, gets some shots in. Amber gets the back elbow to the gut there. Oh, sit out neck breaker to Amber. That was a big move there. Will Charlie be able to take advantage? Sends her off the ropes, gives her the middle finger as she goes by, but then she is sent flying the other direction from Tracy. Meanwhile, Amber drops down to her tag partner down there, who provides her with the weapon. She comes back in with the 2x4. Sitting senton there to break up a pin attempt. Damian throwing some more weapons into the ring here. Referee throwing that 2x4 away. Headlock takeover here from Tracy. She kips up. She's fired up here. She goes looking for a weapon herself. Grabs a chair from underneath the ring here. Comes in. Oh, has it taken from her from Charlie, who swings but misses on Amber, who gets the drop kick in instead. Huge drop kick there. And a double team maneuver. 3D action here onto Charlie. But Amber goes for the cover. Tracy not a fan of that, saying, hey, I just helped you. Oh, and another low shot here. Meanwhile, the referee is messing with that camera for whatever reason. We might need to, she might need to go work for another company, man. Miss Official is missing everything. That's why their name is Miss. She misses everything. Amber goes for the sit out senton there. But does not connect with it. Meanwhile, that microphone in the ring, microphone and the ring bell there. We got the noisemakers in the ring here. Referee still got that camera. Knee bar applied from Amber here. Will she be able to hold on there? Is Charlie going to be able to break it up? She does. And another low blow from Amber here. And another knee bar applied. Will Charlie turn into a figure four? Charlie does not kick out there. Oh, and a sit-out pile driver delivered to Amber there. You can see Damian taking exception, but the ref getting all in his face. And meanwhile, Charlie just going crazy on Amber with that chair. Amber taking a ton of damage. She rolls out of the ring, trying to recover here. See, Damian is quite upset. Amber launched over the top, her weakened state taken advantage of by Tracy, over the top rope to the floor. She's motionless for the time being. Rolls over to her side. She is definitely in some pain. The huge elbow drop from the sky, but Amber is able to move at the last second. Tracy does, elbow connects with concrete from about 10 feet in the air. That right arm of Tracy's is going to be useless here for the rest of the matchup. Referee is counting here. Tracy held down there and then delivered the senton from Amber. Back to her feet here, but like I said, that right arm absolutely damaged here. Dunn's with the comment on this is possibly the match of the night so far. I agree. These girls have been throwing it down. Oh, the referee stumbles and falls to the outside. Will she be able to continue the count? She does. She no-sells the shit out of it, jumps right back up and starts counting again. Tracy's able to get back in before the count out. So is Charlie, and Amber will follow suit.
You are not!
Damien swings the elbow and takes out all three members of this match, including his tag partner. I think he's a little frustrated with the referee at this point, who is telling him he needs to get out of here. Charlie with the Thez press onto Tracy there, full mount. Damien's still coming in to come to the aid of Amber here. And you can see there when she tried to swing something with that right arm, Tracy goes down in pain. She'll try again. She picks up that 2x4. She's got that sign, but then clobbered right in the face from Amber. Headlock takeover applied from Charlie here. Tracy breaks it up. Goes for that knee bar on Charlie here, broken up by Amber. Meanwhile, Damien's decided he's part of the camera crew now. Keep forgetting we have a replay function here. We need to utilize that when available here. Ankle lock applied from Tracy here. Amber is kind of out of it in the corner. Oh, that's going to be it. Tracy captures the victory, gets the submission win onto Charlie. Oh, and another, it's the night of good sportsmanship there. Charlie holds up the hand of Tracy, says, congratulations, you got the win fair and square. What a matchup there. Tracy with the victory on the submission move. And the betting odds were against her. Nobody had picked Tracy, and then Tracy is able to come away with the victory. So I'm sure management will keep an eye on that. But like these guys said, man, quite possible match of the night so far right there. The back and forth and working off of each other and all over the place, high-flying maneuvers, everything going on in that matchup right there. We are headed to our co-main event of the evening. It is going to be for the Mayhem Masters Championship. Frosty, of course, who currently holds that title. Everything set up here for this. Looks like we are all set and good to go. We're going to start up the prediction. All righty. Here it comes at you, our co-main event of the evening for the Mayhem Masters title. Just on random draw selection and, of course, based off prior performance, it is going to be the current champion, Frosty, facing off against the big man, the tall guy, Zomgeddon, on the way at you right now. There is your Mayhem Masters champion making his way to the ring. Get your prediction in here. Get your gamble on. Gamble some channel points. Here comes Big Z to the ring. Who comes into the ring at a full sprint. He is ready to rock and roll here. Wants to start it out. And the bell sounds and we get started, and Big Z is just doesn't even give Frosty a chance to put the belt down or nothing, is just rushing straight at him back to back. Over the top. Good grief, Z is not taking a half second here. Frosty able to turn around with that briefcase though. Looks like Z lit it on fire. Damien's in the chat. The champ will be looking for you in the next matchup, the main event, my friend. Remember, you won the #1 contenders match against Keto last week, so you will be facing off against Yogi for the heavyweight title. Meanwhile, Frosty goes up to the top, but Z moves out of the way. That match is coming up right after this one. Takes out the referee here. Oh no, Frosty's got the ref. I think he got lost in the sauce there. He thought he had one of the limbs of Zamgeddon, but instead he had grabbed a hold of the referee. I think Z is just going crazy in this match, and it's throwing Frosty off. I don't think he was prepared for the speed at which this match was going to start out at. Looks like he's trying to slow things down a little now. Z not letting it happen, picks him up on the shoulders here. What'll he go for? Burning hammer from Zamgeddon, pinned right in the center of the ring, and kicks out just as the ref gets to 2. Does Frosty... How do you survive a burning hammer from somebody over 7 feet tall? Good grief. Frosty standing there like a statue. I don't know if he's got a concussion or what it may be. Dropped right on his head there. Yeah, you can see him try to attack. Exchanging strikes now. Frosty not getting much in here. Lefts, rights, he takes him down there. He goes to kick up, doesn't make contact. Goes to the elbow, doesn't make contact. I can't believe the power and strength that Z has come into this matchup with here. Gets the crossbody there, goes for the senton, doesn't get it. Knee bar applied here. And he taps out quickly. Big Z wins. The game, and see, here's the game is weird about titles, man. So of course, Big Z is gonna be your Mayhem Masters champion. The game doesn't like to, it's weird. Because you saw at the beginning, it was, I don't know. But either way, congratulations to Zamgeddon, man. Big Z takes home the Mayhem Masters Championship. He was looking for some respect from his fellow wrestlers, and now maybe he will finally have it, just like he says there. All right, and that will do it. We are going to be headed into our main event of the evening. It is going to be Yogi and Damien. Like we've been talking about, we've been waiting on this match all night. Hopefully the game will respect the title exchange this time. I don't know why it didn't in the last match. I had checked it out for defending the titles. It just doesn't like to do it. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop doing defend titles because I think that's what messes it up. So this is going to be crown new world champion. So it doesn't matter. Whoever wins the matchup is going to be the world champion. So either Yogi's going to keep it, or it will go to Damien. So that's just what I'll do from now on. I think the defend titles feature may be slightly messed up there. So we are headed into our main event of the evening. I'm going to get the predictions set up here. The prediction is up. It is headed your way, and the match is making its way to your screen right now. Let's see what happens in the main event. The World Heavyweight Championship between Yogi Bear and Damien. You can see the champion making his way out. And here it is, Damien on his way to the ring, here with his tag partner Amber, consoling her after her loss earlier on. They are going to be in each other's corners no matter what. Is Yogi going to be able to defend his heavyweight championship for like the 5th or 6th time? Or is Damien coming in for the victory here? We will find out as this match is ready to get underway. You'll hear the bell ring. Let's get it started. These guys exchanging strikes early, right off the bat. Big back body drop applied to the champion there. Goes for the brain buster. Yogi getting thrown around early in this match. Amber apparently going after the referee here. That probably is not going to bode well for Damien when her partner is beating on him over in the corner here. It looks like the match right now is between Reffy McRefface and Amber. These two are just absolutely going at it down here in the corner as Yogi and Damien stare at each other here. We get a quick snapmare here from the half man, half bear. Yogi comes in. They exchange some strikes back and forth here. You see Yogi blocking, parrying, goes to get the snapmare, is not able to make it happen. Full Nelson applied to the champion here and then falls back into the rope, so that is going to be a rope break. Speaking of break, a quick neck breaker there. Damien is staying on top of Yogi here, holding him down. Got the chokehold here. Here comes Foxy out of the back. What does Foxy have to say about this matchup? You see the former Mayhem Masters champion, now Amber is in.
Wheeling, dealing, limousine like
the Scorpion death drop there from the challenger.
I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down.
And it looks like Foxy is going after Damien here. Looks like he came out to even the odds with Amber going after the referee and Yogi. Looks like Foxy is out here to even things up a little bit and come to the aid of the champion. You could see that bear hug applied, that specialty move there applied from half man, half bear. Still applied here. You see Damien try to get a knee in there, and he is able to get those Muay Thai knees in now. Referee distracted by Foxy for the moment. Big left hand there from Damien. See, while the referee distracted here, Amber going after Yogi now. Gives Damien the opportunity for the takedown. Half Bear leaps over the top here. Makes his way out to the corner. But he goes up top. Oh! Taken off the top rope and clobbers those stairs on the way down. Let's get another look at that. You see him go up to the top here and then boom! On the way down. As we look back live here, you can see he is quite out of it. He is able to knock Damien down here, but I mean, he took a huge lick to the back of the head there. But he knows now's the time. He has to put the fight to Damien, sends him off the top rope. Meanwhile, speaking of off the top rope, Foxy is thrown by the referee through those same stairs that Yogi just hit. Damien goes for that spear, but it is countered quickly. When your lower half is a bear, you're able to hit the quick spread and defend against something like that.
Right.
Referee calls for the rope break there as a submission hold is applied. The big lariat from Damien. He goes for the pin. That's going to be 1, 2. Will it be 3? No, at the last second. At the last second, Yogi is able to kick out. You see, Damien gets up, says that was 3. Yogi was able to kick out at the last possible moment there. He is put in the headlock, but he delivers the suplex to Damien. What a matchup this has been so far. He applies a headlock of his own now, gets a shot in there. See Amber coming in, getting in the face of the referee here. The referee doesn't like it. The big backbreaker there. Given to Damien now, lefts and rights. Back body drop here. Damien is down. Is Yogi going to be able to defend this title for the 6th time? Hammerlock applied there, but it looks like, yep, Yogi is fighting his way out of it. He rolls through. Referee has his hands full here. The kick up there with those bare legs, man. Big belly-to-belly release suplex there to the champ. Damien seems to be getting a little bit of energy back to him this time around. Big back elbow from the champion there, sends Damien stumbling over the top rope. Love how Yogi comes out to defend the honor of the world title here, even though it's a match that he's got no involvement in. He sees Amber on the side trying to interfere with the referee, and he comes out and says he's not going to allow that to happen. You see the pin here from Damien. Yogi able to kick out, and here comes Amber yet again. Big DDT there to the champion. Oh, we're going to go for the power bomb here. Yes, Damien's able to go for the power bomb. He sticks for the pin. The ref's there. 1, 2, and no. Yogi's able to kick out here. Matchup this has been so far. Referee absolutely has his hands full with all this outside interference here. These two guys sizing each other up here. The referee going to the absolute limit to make sure this match is called fairly. Delivers the elbow drop from the top rope. Clears Amber out. She is now standing off to the side, minding her own damn business like she should be. Big shoulder breaker there from the champion, Yogi. Oh, speaker, Yogi going out for a ladder here on the outside. The ref begins the count. Not sure what he has planned with that. Takes the right hand here from Damian, 2 of them, and he is down. Damian picks him back up. Is he going to be able to counter? Goes for another power bomb, gets the power bomb, stays for the pin. 1, 2, and he is able to kick out of it. Yogi right back to his feet. Delivers those shots to Damian. Huge lariat from the champion here. Drops the elbow. Goes for the pin here. Look at that. Raises his hand. 1, 2. But no, Damian is able to kick out of that one. What a match this has been so far. This is definitely worthy of being a championship matchup. Headlock takeovers here back to back from each wrestler. Holding it in tight here is Damian, and not able to get to the ropes is Yogi. See Foxy trying to get the crowd fired up here. He is in the corner of Yogi looking out for his man. Oh, Yogi with the knee bar here. Right in the center of the ring. Is Damian going to be able to hold on? Of course, Amber comes in. Is she going to do anything about it? No, she's just in the corner hoping that Damian will get out of it here. But it's looking close. Is he going to tap out? Coming down to it here. There's no way he can hold on right in the center of the ring. He's got nowhere to go. Foxy coming in to make sure Amber doesn't hold it out, and he does tap out. Foxy was there to make sure Amber didn't interfere. Did his job well. And with that, Yogi retains his heavyweight title. 6 defenses so far, making him the greatest on your screen championship wrestling heavyweight champion of all time. Unbelievable. Yet another defense, and all thanks to Foxy, because Amber was all up in the referee's business.
Yes.
I'm saying, Jay. But now it delivers a DDT to the referee after the match. Just absolutely beating down the referee for not throwing Amber out. She should have been sent to the locker room after immediately going after him at the beginning. Foxy handling that business. Making sure that the referee knows that that shit is not cool. But what a matchup there. Yogi with the win. Defending his title yet again as we prepare to move on to tonight's Mayhem Melee. What a setup that was right there. All right, so we are going to get this set up here. Sure that everything is set up properly in the arena. I'm telling you, yeah, even Josh is right. Even the ref was getting some action in there. Dropping the elbow off the top was something else, man. All right, so we are setting everything up here. Let's get all of the all right, here we go. We are adding the wrestlers here, and we're going to find out who's going to be #1 contender for the Twitch title coming up here in just a minute. Like that is everybody. Sure, we are all good to go here. All right, I think we have everything set up. And we are ready for the Mayhem Melee, the Twitch Championship #1 contender, our final matchup of the night. Let's get it rocking and rolling, baby. Let's see what we get. And first out is going to be the champion himself. The Twitch champion defended it earlier this evening. It is Zach. He will be the first one in, and let's see who is going to be the first person he faces off against. It is Soggy. Soggy makes his way to the ring. And we will get the Mayhem Melee started. Hey, Josh, you never know, man. Some people get, it's crazy how long some guys can last in this match. I've seen Soggy last almost an entire one before. And then other times people get eliminated as soon as they show up. Amber has been thrown out pretty quickly a couple times here, though. Look at that, Soggy working over the champion a little bit here. He did have a match earlier on tonight, though. So he is going to be a little tired. You can see Soggy's the short guy going for the knee there, doing a little damage to Zach. Goes for the Frankensteiner off the top rope. And we have our next wrestler. Who's it going to be? It's Akuza. He's got that N64 with him. Goes straight to the submission hold there on Zach. Oh, gets caught down low with his own game console. Soggy in dangerous territory out there on the apron. Big right hand from Akuza there. And here it is. You guys were asking about how long Amber was going to last. Well, here she comes. Zach knocked over the top rope, does not fall off the apron, though, gets back into the ring. Amber has made her way in. Zach is picked up here. Is he going to get thrown over? Doesn't look like it. Oh, and you see now that N64 lit on fire. Big knee drop there to Zach. That thing is like a ticking time bomb, and there it goes, right in the face of Amber. All I had to do was say something about it. Blows up right in her hands. You can see the headlock take over there. Got the chokehold applied to Soggy there, and here comes Hero. Picks him up a slice of pizza on the way in here. Gonna make sure he's fueled up for this matchup. And there it is, Soggy is eliminated. Amber sends him right over the top rope, gets her first elimination in. Meanwhile, Hero is going straight after Akuza. Soggy takes the quickest route, to get to the exit, right back through the ring. See, he's a little unhappy about his elimination there. Hero's picked up and nonchalantly sent over the top rope. The crucifix power bomb there to Akuza, or from Akuza to Hero, sent over the top and out of here. As soon as he came in, he's sent right back out. And here comes the martial arts Martian Kangaroo on the way. And Akuza also launches Amber. She is out of here. See the Martian martial artist there going after the black belt master that is Akuza. And the head scissors flying at the, look at that, the Martian showing that the intergalactic martial arts might do a little better than some Muay Thai or some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He sends Akuza out and over the top. Here comes the Banana Man. Look at that, these guys sharing some beverages here. Look at that! Kangaroo sending Zach Bates him out to the outside and just sends him right through the ropes and over. That's 3 eliminations in a row here from Kangaroo. Drops the spear onto the Banana Man, who's having none of that, rolls him through. These guys are going back and forth here. Josh says lemon and lime fighting. The Sprite match right here. Former heavyweight champion Keto on his way to the ring now. Let's see what he can make of this situation. Banana sent to the corner. Keto immediately picks him up and launches him over the top. Says we're not having any of this. So it is now Keto versus Kangaroo. The martial arts Martian is sent into the ropes face first. Keto picks up that the broom of doom. But instead he's sent to the ropes. Quick belly-to-belly suplex there. Waistlock takeover. With that broom in between, that can't feel good on the spine. And using it as leverage on this hammerlock here, which has got to be so taxing on that elbow. Snapmare brought through, and here comes Johnny Bravo himself. It is Prim, he is on the way. The broom of doom there swung like a baseball bat at the face of Keto. Not sure what that was supposed to be there from Keto. It looks like he didn't get all of what he wanted. Meanwhile, Prim with the press slam there. And the big neck breaker. Directly onto the Martian here. Will they be able to get him out together? He has been a force ever since he has entered this matchup. There's Malte on his way to the ring, and there he goes. Johnny Bravo sends the martial arts Martian up over the top rope. Kangaroo has been eliminated. Malte coming in with that free weight. Him and Johnny Bravo going at it. Similar body styles here, these two. Meanwhile, Keto's just content to hang out over in the corner. He's not worried about what these guys are doing. He knows you need to make it to the end of this matchup. Sees an opportunity here, goes after Malte. He's got him in the corner. He may be able to get him over the top rope here. Oh, trying to get Malte up over the top, though. Looks like they're working as a team, and here comes Frosty. As you can still see, he has that Mayhem Masters title, but he is no longer the holder of that title. We'll have to get that situation taken care of. And look at that. Malte sends Prim out. The two of them making a comment to each other there. You see it after he sent him out there. It's like, hey, I got you, buddy. Good sportsmanship has been the theme of the night, man. I'm loving it. Meanwhile, Keto is putting the work onto that arm of Malte there. Prim on his way back into the ring here. Looks like he's got a little bit something more to say to these guys. The referee delivering the that spinning kick there. The referees are tired of these guys in the ring tonight, man. And there is the Florida man himself. Barney is on the way to the ring. Hopefully things are going okay for him and Jay down there in Florida. Hurricane Ian going on right now, making its way across the state. Supposed to make its way here by Friday. Hopefully does not affect any of the goings on of slide style here. And you see Keto there. We got to get a replay of that. Caught him for the straight up power bomb here. Check this out. Meanwhile, in our live view, Barney thrown over the top. Look at that move right there. He was shortly thereafter sent over. And usually by this point in time, we've got like 15 bodies all piled up in the ring, but these guys have been working to eliminate everyone here. And there is Dragon making his way to the ring. Frosty going after Malte there. Big leg drop. Dawes is right in the choke, makes his way to the ring. Popped out of his Pokeball. He is on the way to do some damage here. Kicks Keto up onto the ropes, is unable to get him over though. Keto responds with a drop kick of his own. Big face buster there from Dragon. Will he be able to take advantage here? Get Keto up and out. Meanwhile, Charlie makes her way to the ring. See the drop toe hold there from Keto. Charlie trying to get it on the action here, going after Malte. Catches the left hand for her troubles. Big sit out power bomb from Dragon. Move that was there as well. And Malte launches Charlie as soon as she gets in, man. Picked up and sent right over the top rope. And Frosty sends Keto out at the same time. We are down to 3 at the moment. As Keto makes his way up the ramp, Tracy is on her way in. Malte working over the left arm, or Dragon working over the left arm of Malte here. Tracy going after Frosty. After winning her match earlier, maybe she's looking to get a hold of the Mayhem Masters title. Going after its former owner. Maybe she'll be next to match up against Big Z here. These submission holds galore here, trying to wear these guys down so they can throw them up and over. We've got Florida Man has been in and eliminated, but here comes Georgia guy. It is Theory. Maybe Mississippi Man. Alabama Al. That's what they say about AJ Styles, man. It's a Southern boy with the farmer strength. Lots of submission holds going on here. These guys trying to wear each other down this match. DDT on the Malte there and holds on to the head, keeps the choke in. Guillotine applied here. I think the Dragon may be trying to kill Malte. He's not trying to eliminate him here. He is fired up now too. Malte back to his feet somehow. As one half the tag team champions, DK makes his way to the ring. And Malte is just getting absolutely beat on right now. Thrown up on the top rope, not launched over the top, able to hold himself in the ring. Huge shoulder breaker from Tracy there. And Theory flipped and sent over the top rope, straight on that tailbone on the way out. Here is the heavyweight champion after defending his title. It is Yogi Bear. He has come to do some more damage. Maybe he could become the first ever, well, I guess second ever, double champion. As Jay had the tag titles and the Twitch title for a long time. Huge brain buster from Malte there to DK. Looks like Malte has got his faculties back about him here after that beating he took from Dragon earlier. Dragon appears to have his sights set on DK now. Who sends him with the belly-to-belly suplex here. Boost on his way to the ring at this time. Boost got that, he's got the fire extinguisher in one hand and a flaming bat in the other. I guess he's prepared for anything, man. Whatever it is, he is gonna be ready for it. So much going on here. Tracy just beaten down. And here's DK's tag partner. He will have some backup here in the match. You can see they both have their title belts in hand, letting everybody know who the tag team champs are. Pirate says his shirts are on the way tomorrow. Yes, sir. You guys check out the merch site there, alexonyourscreen.com/merch. There is some there's some On Your Screen Championship Wrestling shirts and things on there you can pick up. Slide style. You can get ready for this Friday's the last open sign-up event, and of course we've got the World Finals in October. You can support me and Charlie by checking out some of the stuff on there. Meanwhile, Yogi sent over the top rope here from Frosty. Is he going to be able to get back in, or is he going to get knocked to the floor? It looks like he's able to get back in the ropes. And here is Slender Man himself, Zomgeddon, making his way to the ring after securing the Mayhem Masters title earlier tonight. Oh, and Z with the look on his way to the ring and drops the subscription right there, dude. Hey, we appreciate you, man. Thanks for being around and hanging out with us. 3 months, man. We're glad you're here. It's been a fun time. I've enjoyed having a big old slender man in the ring. It has definitely made for some interesting moments, that is for sure. Finally got that title, man. Like you said, he got the respect. He was treated like a freak just because he just so happens to be of the Slender Man species. Finally got the respect. Here comes Damien after trying and failing to challenge.
World famous 5-time champs.
Speaking of the champ,
The power.
speaking of the tag champs, DK sent over the top rope. If only Stone Cold was in this match. But one half the tag team champions, DK sent over the top rope by Yogi, I believe. And Damien is in the ring and goes straight after Yogi after losing his bid for the heavyweight title moments ago in their main event match this evening. Things work a little bit differently here in OCW. We have our main event isn't the last match of the night. It is just the top event on the card because we finish off every single night with the Mayhem Melee. Santaku makes his way to the ring. The Mayhem Melee, for those uninitiated, is every single member of the roster comes in at random draw, 1-minute intervals to see who is going to be the #1 contender for the Twitch Championship on next week's OCW Midweek Mayhem. It's always a fun time, and it's a hell of a match to watch. Sometimes it takes a while, but it's worth it. You never know what's going to happen in these matchups or who's going to come out with the win. And Santaku quickly eliminated. Just as soon as he gets in, is sent right back out. I wonder if he didn't even, he doesn't even look hurt. I'm not sure he even tried. It was just kind of like, oh no, I got sent over the top. What am I going to do? Meanwhile, here comes Geek on his way to the ring. Got a good draw here about halfway through. Let's see how long he can take it. Comes in and immediately with Malte goes for the double team on Boost. And then starts beating him with the belt to return the favor. And Big Z, Jay launches Z out over the top rope. And then Frosty sends Tracy packing right after him. Jay sneaks up to the top rope, drops the double axe handle down on Frosty real quick. Action going on all over the ring here. Look at that. The world champion sent out by Dragon, who came in here so early in this matchup, throws the world champion over the top. There's double teams happening. There's people getting slammed everywhere, but Kitra has made his way into the ring. Thankfully, Santaku already eliminated. I wonder if that wasn't by design. If Santaku didn't know that Akuza and Kitra would be in this matchup and he wanted to get in and out as quickly as possible. And look at that, a GTS delivered strongly to Damien from Boost. Z not happy that he got eliminated here. Back in the matchup here. The referee is all over the place. Yogi as well. Referee's going to need to get these guys out of here that have been eliminated from the matchup. Geek held up way in the air here, but he is able to reverse. Blaze is on his way in there. He is the next contestant. Flipping senton from Kitra to Jay there. Gets the figure 4 applied. You can hear Jay is in pain, but he you can't tap out of this match. You have to be sent out of the ring. unique to OCW is a Royal Rumble is not over the top rope. It's the floor is lava. So you can go through the ropes. You can be slid under the ropes. If you touch the floor, you are eliminated. It does not have to be over the top rope. 2 figure fours being applied in the ring now. Both Dragon and Jay in a significant amount of pain here. Their legs are going to be next to useless here. That should be very, very easy to throw them over the top rope. And here is the hero of the heavyweight title matchup. It is Foxy. He saw that Amber was trying to distract the referee and get involved in that matchup, and he came in and put a stop to that, make sure it was called fair and even right down the middle. And he is now in the ring and delivers a big DDT to boost. Meanwhile, Damien sends Frosty out over the top rope. This has definitely been the Mayhem Melee of submission holds. There's been more of them in this match than I can ever remember. These guys are trying to break each other down. And now some teamwork between Dragon and Kitra throws Damien over the top rope, and then Kitra immediately turns around and throws Dragon out. Fast action in this matchup tonight, and Corey is making his way to the ring. Huge pile driver there from Malte to Kitra. Meanwhile, Corey has made his way into the ring here. You can see Geek and Kitra going at it. He's got that bat. Crowd is upset with something going on with the referee and Frosty here on the side. That bat has somehow been lit aflame here. Geek doing some serious damage with it, catches Corey in the back. Has it taken from him here. And Josh is up next, making his way into the ring. Foxy thrown out. As soon as Josh gets in. Geek says the belt looks good. Hey, you never know. Never know what'll happen. Win this match and have the opportunity for some gold of your own. Belly to back suplex there from Kitra to Corey. And then just goes and beats on the pile of bodies there. And with 7 entrants remaining, D-Killa on his way to the ring after such an awesome performance last week in the Mayhem Melee. He is back to have another try at it, and Corey has sent Kitra flying over the top and out of the ring, lands on the floor. He is out of here. D-Killa is in the ring, ready to put some work in here. Had plenty of time to rest since his match started the show out alongside Josh and Alex. Tries to throw Geek over the top rope here. Meanwhile, Corey, Jay, Malte, Blaze, Boost, the bodies are flying everywhere. And what's this? What's this? One of the members of the dojo, Santaku's stable, that he uses to attack Kitra and Akuza. It's Minoru Suzuki has made his way. He is in this matchup. That explains why Santaku was so quick to just come in and roll out and leave earlier on. Minoru Suzuki on his way in, and he is in this matchup here. no doubt will be looking to attack. Anyone who stands in the way of Santaku making his way to a championship. He is currently unable. He had 3 opportunities to get to the world title and was unsuccessful, so has now set his eyes, I'm sure, on tag team gold. Kumba makes his way to the ring here. And who is he eyeballing? Straight for D-Killa, and D-Killa says, oh, you picked the wrong one to come to, and immediately launches him right over the top rope. He picked the wrong guy, that is for sure. D-Killa is not here to play games. He says, don't come square up with me. Get the hell up out of this ring. Big spear from Josh on the hero there. The rock bottom from Blaze on the Minoru Suzuki. Minoru Suzuki hasn't been putting in much damage here. And now D-Killa's got a hold of him here. Able to reverse that throw. With 4 to go, here comes Wayne on his way in now. Make sure he takes the time to put that title belt on. He's got that nightstick ready to go. Puts it right in the side of Blaze. Malte with the German suplex to boost there. Boost sends Malte. Malte lasted quite a long time there. Sent him over the top rope. And here comes Pirate making his way to the ring. He's got his lucky hat, he's got his rum. And with 3 entrants remaining, this is a perfect opportunity for Pirate to come away with the win. Wayne dropping the pile driver onto Corey there. As Blaze puts the damage to Boost as well. Jay is still in here. D-Killa still handling a lot of the top stars. OCW Mayhem are holding on in this match. And some of the newcomers as well. You see Pirate's rum gets busted there in the middle of the ring. I'm sure he won't be happy about that. Wayne teetering up on the top rope is able to get back into the ring here. With 2 entrants remaining, here I come with that trademark chair. You know it's on, son. Throws the chair into the ring, slides through the ropes. Let's see if we can do some damage here. Meanwhile, Geek rolls out. He is unable to hold on to that bottom rope and makes his way to the floor. He has been eliminated. Corey with the flying head scissors takes Wayne up and over. He is out of here. Lands hard on the floor. You can see him holding onto his knee there. Hopefully not a long-term injury going on there. And Pirate sends Alex, and look at that. At the same time, Minoru Suzuki sends Corey. The tag team partners are eliminated at the same time. I had no chance, man. And the #1 entrant, the other member of the dojo, employed by Santaku, it is Tiger Mask on his way into the ring. Him and Minoru Suzuki are both in the ring now. No doubt going to be able to work together to do a lot of damage. D-Killa falls off the side. He is unable to hold on. I think that's the corner where Pirates spilled all that rum. He just slid right off the apron, was not able to hold on the side. Unbelievable that Santaku was able to buy a position for not one, but two wrestlers to be in this matchup. And you can see Minoru Suzuki and Tiger Mask putting in the damage now. Mike Tyson. What the hell? Mike Tyson's in his boxing gear making his way into the OCW ring. What the fuck? Josh says, the other boxer says, what are you doing, Mike Tyson? You're not supposed to be in this match. He said, I'm the main event in every event, and you're about to find out why. What the hell? Mike Tyson is the last entrant? What? It delivers a hip toss. He's not just doing boxing. He's wrestling in here. What? Delivers the right hand of Blaze, who eats it. He goes to pick him up. He is able to get him up here. Unbelievable. Boxing legend Mike Tyson comes out in full gear. That was incredible. And he is beating on Minoru Suzuki here. I don't think he likes the idea of guys coming in from the other companies. He said, I come in from the outside and do work. Backbreaker there applied to Mike Tyson, and now going after him with the chair is Jay. Jay said, I ain't got time for this Mike Tyson shit. You're getting the hell up out of here. I'm winning this match. Like, I am not catching one of those hands. I am getting your ass up out of here. Tiger Mask thinking the same thing. Is he able to launch him over the top? No, he is not. I can't believe Mike Tyson. And the whole match stops because all of the wrestlers said, what the fuck are you doing? Mike sends Boost over the ropes, but he doesn't go to the floor. He's holding that title belt up. Boost sends Blaze over the top. Mike goes to apply the sleeper hold here. Big elbow applied from Boost here. Who is going to be? I mean, if he doesn't win, that means somebody gets to throw the legendary Mike Tyson out of an OCW ring. But it looks like our finalists in this matchup right now, we've got Minoru Suzuki and Tiger Mask are still in it. Pirate, Jay, Josh, Boost, and Mike Tyson. You can see Pirate trying to get Tiger Mask up over the ropes. He is unable to do so. Knee bar applied here to Mike Tyson from Boost, trying to wear those legs down of the legendary boxer. Meanwhile, Pirate with the catch to the power bomb there. Minoru Suzuki's got that chair. You know he's going to be dangerous with a chair here. Starts swinging. Pirate sends Jay up over the top rope. And we are down to it here. 6 men left in this matchup. Unbelievable here. And we've got 2 Japanese professional wrestlers from Rising Sun Furosu in the match. 2 boxers. We've got Josh, and then of course the legendary Iron Mike Tyson. And then 2 OCW originals at this point. of Boost and Pirate. What a matchup this is. Got the hip toss there on the Tiger Mask over that chair, is crushing him down onto it. Trying to throw him out here. Tiger Mask sent over the top. He is punched over by Mike Tyson and is sent out. And that leaves just Minoru Suzuki remaining from Sentaku's dojo here. Paid mercenaries to come in and take people out, doing the bidding of Sentaku. And Boost is not playing games with Mike Tyson. Takes that nightstick right to his spine. Now Minoru Suzuki trying to get the chair. Oh, a pile driver from Pirate onto Mike Tyson. Pirate, look at Pirate holding strong here at the end of this matchup. Who is going to be the #1 contender for the Twitch Championship? Unbelievable that Mike Tyson has joined this matchup, and not in the chase of the heavyweight title, but for the Twitch Championship. That shows how important this title is. That you have to fight through 30-some other wrestlers every week to have an opportunity to face somebody for the title, and then every week you have to defend that title against somebody that beat 30 other people to get to you. It is one of the most prestigious titles in all of professional wrestling. And of course, Mike Tyson, if he's going to show his face in a pro wrestling ring, that's the title he's going to want. You can see him now, has the title on his shoulders, says, "This is what I came here for." See, Pirate is out for blood here. Oh, Mike drops Minoru Suzuki right on that chair. Now he picks the chair up, drops the elbow. Is he going to throw Suzuki out here? Picks him up for the power bomb, gets him to the ropes, but is unable to get him over into the floor. Gets the rear naked choke locked in. Man, it could be anybody at this point, man. Unbelievable. Uh-oh, Josh picks up Mike Tyson. Being a boxer himself, what would it mean to Josh to throw the legendary Mike Tyson out of a match like this? Well, he throws Minoru Suzuki over the top rope. Well, that's something for you right there. Our final four is going to be Josh, Pirate, Boost, and Mike Tyson. What the hell is going on, man? This is wild. Boost is fired up here, and you see he's got the Scorpion Deathlock applied to Pirate. Pirate's in pain here. Rolls him through. Back body drop applied to Tyson here, is not able to get him over the ropes though. Pirate with that chair, he can taste it, man. He's here at the end of it. He knows he's got his shot. It's that lucky hat, man. He knows he's got to make it happen, but Boost bounces off the springboard off the top rope there for the cross body. Pirate picks up Boost for the power bomb, lays him down. It almost appears that him and Mike are working together here. Not sure what's happening here. Who's going to be able to make the next move here? Mike taken down with the right hand, so it looks like Boost and Josh are facing off right now. Dangerous over there against the ropes. Boost is knocked up top. Holds on with though, drops the knee on Tyson, misses it, rolls him through, tries to get him pushed out through the ropes, can't do it. Picks him up, will he be able to throw him over here? He goes for the power bomb, it is reversed. Big vertical suplex here, holding him up in the air and puts him down hard. And Pirate with that nightstick comes in and takes all 3 men out. He is on a roll here. He wants it. He can feel it. He's got that lucky hat. He's got the title belt on his shoulders. Josh and Pirate are arguing over that belt, but Josh goes back to the ropes. Now is going to be Pirate's time. Can he throw him up and over? He picks him up. Can he get him over the top? He does. Josh has been eliminated, and Pirate is left in the ring. He goes after Boost immediately. Pirate, Boost, and Mike Tyson are final 3. This match has been absolutely crazy. Uh-oh, Mike holds Pirate up, gets him over the side. Does he throw him out? He goes for the punch, but no, Pirate is able to get back in. So close to elimination there. Pirate says, no, you don't. Boost tries to throw him over, is unable to get him far enough. Mike comes off the ropes here with speed, goes to throw the right hand. You know if Mike unloads with them punches there, he gets some in. Big right hand, but he misses Pirate. Boost was busy shoving him into the corner. You know if Mike can get one of those big shots in, it is lights out for whoever he hits. But oh, Boost throws the chair, hits him square in the mouth. Well, and he returns fire with that right hand, but Boost is still standing. Gets him up on the shoulders. You see Pirate is out of it here, but look at that, even taunting Mike a little bit. Says, why don't you hit me? You don't want it. You've got to be all kinds of drunk on some rum to tell Mike Tyson, well, why don't you hit me? Good grief. Yeah. I don't know if there's enough rum in the world for that. Pirate's crazy. Boost with the headlock applied here. Mike Tyson hardly even able to stand up at this point, taking so much damage. All 3 of these guys have taken so much damage. Taking that nightstick right to the face. Tyson says, that's enough of that. Come on, bring it. Throws it at him again. Uh-oh. Pirate caught. Not able to get up over the top rope there. Took his eyes off the prize for 1 second there. I thought Boost was going to make him pay the price. Pirate has that nightstick lit on fire. You see Boost is up on the top rope, giving the 10 shots to Mike Tyson. Iron Mike eating 10 right in the face. Thrown down to the ground, and meanwhile, Pirate, when Boost turns around, just cracks him across the forehead with that nightstick. And now he's hitting him with the title belt before putting it on. These guys trying to like arm drag each other through the ropes here, unable to make it happen. All 3 completely exhausted. Uh-oh, is Pirate gonna try to throw him out here? Nope, he's too worried about the belt. I think, yeah, Mike and Boost both know they need to throw Pirate out. With Pirate quickly with the hip toss there, gets the cross arm breaker applied to Mike. They lock up. Is he going to pick him up here? But no, Mike throws Pirate over the top rope. And it is now down to Mike Tyson and Boost that square off in the middle of the ring. Boost says, let's do it. Pirate's still down there. What a throw over the top turnbuckle and to the floor. And now Boost has got that chair, throws the title belt, and Mike says, you don't come in here. Oh, look, Mike is out. He is down. The ref goes to check on him, but he starts to pick back up. What a job by Pirate there to stay in this one. And is Boost going to be able to defeat the legendary Iron Mike Tyson to win? Spine buster there from Boost. Can he pick him up and throw him over here? No, he is reversed there by Mike. Picks it up. You see him trying to get his faculties back about him. Says, come on, bring it in. They lock it up. He tries to pick him up. He gets him up over his head, but is unable to hold him up there and throw him over the ropes. Just too much damage done so far. You can see he's holding his leg there. So much damage done. Unable to hold on to him. What a match this has been here. Big knee drop there. Holding up that title belt, said, this is what I'm here for. Up over the shoulders, but no, not close enough to the ropes to get him over. But puts him down with the old attitude adjustment there. Got the title belt around his waist. Picks up that chair, looking to do some damage here. Huge shot with that chair from Boost. Gets a second one. Is he going to be able to take advantage here and throw Mike over? But no, Mike sends him. Mike Tyson. Boost says, how can you be the winner? You weren't even supposed to be in this match, as he is laying in pain on the floor.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Unbelievable. Mike getting in Boost's face there saying, well, what you gonna do about it? I'm here, ain't I? He's already got the title belt around his waist. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Mike Tyson, Iron Mike, comes in and wins. Oh, man. I got to show y'all something. Look at this. Look at this crowd of wrestlers right here. There is no Mike Tyson in that group. Everything you just saw, the game just did by itself. I had no input on any of that, and I watched that as surprised as you guys were. And the fact that when Mike Tyson comes to the ring as the surprise last entrant, and we only have one boxer in our entire company, it's just Josh. Josh is the only boxing character we have, and everything in the ring stops, and Josh's character goes, Mike Tyson? What are you doing here? Holy shit. This might be the greatest video game I think I have ever had my hands on in my entire life. That was, I mean, I know it was random, but like, what are the fucking chances? That was incredible, man. That was so much fun, dude. So much fun. Mike Tyson. Oh my God. Mike Tyson is the #1 contender for the Twitch Championship. Which means he is going to be facing off against Zach. Oh we have to make that a boxing match. Or like a last man standing, you know, when you're down to the 10 count. Has to be. It has to be. Holy shit, man. Oh, that was awesome. Woo-wee. Well, that's going to be the main event, too. Oh, boy. All right. Well, I had a blast tonight, man. I don't know about you guys, but that was funny as hell. That was an awesome match. What are the freaking chances of that, man? That was so damn cool. But what a show that was. And Pirate is right, man. Pirate is right. We have got Slide Style is coming at you. Final practice for everyone that has signed up. So the sign-ups for Slide Style close in like 5 minutes, because as soon as this stream is done, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to close it down, import the signed up drivers into my system, and start getting everything ready to go. Josh is trying to get his hands on Mike Tyson. Says, you're old and washed up, bro. Get out of my ring. Oh, boy. But that is it, man. The signups for Slide Style are closing up tonight. This is your last I mean, if you were even thinking about joining a Slide Style event, your last chance to be part of this season before the World Finals next month, it's right now, because I'm getting ready to close it down. The final practice for everyone that signed up is tomorrow night right here at 8 p.m. And then, of course, Friday is round 9 of Slide Style at the West Coast Arena. It's going to be awesome. So many cool features coming you guys' way from the streaming side of things. And, of course, these guys, they have been practicing long and hard for this one. They are going to be absolutely throwing it down. I cannot wait to see it. Practice tomorrow is going to be awesome, because these guys are really going to be lining it up with different partners and tandeming and seeing what they've got in their cars and what they can do to squeak that last little bit of speed and control out of their machines. So it's going to be a great time. But for OCW's Midweek Mayhem, man, they get better every week, dude. That was so much fun. I cannot wait until next Wednesday. So join us back right here, 8 p.m. next Wednesday for more on your screen. Championship Wrestling's Midweek Mayhem. Woo. Speaking of Slide Style, I have got to hop off of here. I'm going to go work on some of that stuff and get that all rocking and rolling and ready to go. But, woo. We're going to go hang out with Charlie, because y'all already know what it is. If you're not following Charlie, go show her some love. Go hang out. I think they're playing some Dead by Daylight, but we are going to hop off of here for the night. So be sure to tune in next week. I appreciate all you guys. Josh, Mr. Dunn's Pirate, Zon, all you guys, man, hanging out with us. AFK up in here. Jay's been in here. Everybody was chilling with us, man. I appreciate all of y'all. That was so much fun. I will see you guys next week. And everybody else, man, I'll see y'all tomorrow for some Slide Style practice. Everybody take it easy. I've been Alex. I've been on your screen. You've been you. You guys are amazing. And we will see you all next time. Go hang out with Charlie. See what she's got going on. Y'all have a good night. And be safe out there, especially if y'all are in the path of this hurricane now. Come on. Take care of yourself. Make sure all your neighbors are good and everything like that. Look out for everybody. And make sure you're staying safe. Be careful, take it easy, and I will hopefully see you guys next time.
DJ Archangel. Archangel.